Well guys, good morning. Well, I'm down at Rising Sun Fisheries and I've had a walk round this morning. So you can't start till 7, but got here at 1:15. Had a walk round. There's a guy fishing over up there. I haven't spoken to him because I think he's still sleeping, but yeah, I've picked this peg here. Obviously aerators on, and I've seen fish jumping out, so we have ducks are swimming now. There you go, one on camera. So that's where I'm going to be fishing today. Well, this morning anyway. I'm going to travel light. Obviously I'm staying at night, so I'm going to fish in this peg for a few hours, see how we get on, keep my eyes on water, see if I see out different anywhere else. But yeah, it's looking good. So I hope you enjoyed my last video, the one on M Lake. Like I say, back out now for 24 hours. See what I can do. I know probably the last video you saw in Northern Carp Freaks was on here, and it were me, and I refused to come in summer. But you can squeeze a cheeky midweek one in when there's no one about. Why not? Why not? So, right, I'm gonna set up. Oh, nice, wasn't it? Getting one jumping out on camera. Right on cue. So yeah, right, I'm all over it. Speak to you soon. Now then guys, how's it going? Not a right lot's happening at the minute. Spoke to lads down that side, and they've been here since Saturday, and they've had one fish apiece, both cotton zigs. So obviously I have seen fish showing out in front of me, and I've seen a few jump out to me right on margin. So like I say, I'm still hopeful for a fish. Like I have had a little bream, but obviously don't count bream. So yeah, I had a little bream on my first chuck. No pictures. Don't like taking pictures of bream neither. So yeah, at the minute my trousers are covered in slime. But yeah, I just want to talk to you about, basically I bought a bait boat during lockdown. I didn't go for an expensive one. I went and bought the Actor. Obviously you'll have seen a few videos. There's a lot of videos about the Actor bait boat, and I'll just basically going out and putting it out there. It's spot on for the money you pay. What it 200 quid. I think mine cost about 210 because I got like a 10 amp battery rather than the 5 amp, and I paid for a carry case, which to be fair, it's not worth standing on. It's shite. But the boat itself, this little thing, tied up a little bit. Give it a little NCF on the back there, it's looking sweet. But the boat itself is sweet. Twin hoppers. Middle hopper's probably your best hopper, because obviously it doesn't swing open like the back door. And I also got, you can see obviously I've got the deeper attached at the back of it. And I bought these little this little arm off a guy on Facebook called Lee McKinney, or Lee McKinley, and he did me a full set with the weed guards on the back. I think I got about 20 quid all in all. So I got a straight arm, and I also got the offset arm. So like I say, the boat's absolutely sweet as a nut. 10 amp battery. I don't think it's gone past 100% yet. I say I've used it a lot. Don't get me wrong, when I take it home I do charge it back up, but over a 24-48 hour session, you might be out there for an hour, you know, dropping rigs and mapping swim and this, that and other, and it's never gone past 100%, so I don't know how true it is on the old battery side of life. But like say you get a little single-handed remote with it, that drops your left, that drops your middle hopper, that drops your back hopper. You got 2 speed settings, slow and boat speed. You've got a yaw button if it's going off, you know, if one of your fans, one of your propellers isn't working right good, so you can set that. It's got obviously lights, turn on and off, and a power button, and that's it. So if you're any good with the old PlayStation or the Xbox, switch it up. But yeah, 200 quid, and it does job, because at the minute I've put a rig right underneath a willow tree on the right hand side. Well, so that this would have pointed off at owner when he came round a little bit ago. Told me if I can get underneath it, it's a good spot, and I took it out, took deeper out. Around it's around 1.3, 1.4, and then just as it hits the branches of the tree, it drops down at 1.8, and it's clean as a whistle. So I've got a rig on that at the minute, drops a bit of bait down there. So we'll see what happens. See what happens with it. And the other 2, I've just straight out in middle. One's on a zig, and it's at 6 foot at the minute, and the other one is fishing bottom. Same way I sent out a little bag of crushed up DNA bug, and obviously a bug wafter. We'll just, like I say, we'll just try my luck there. I've not set any bivvy up yet, so I'm just, like I say, I'm still keeping my eyes on water. Sea fault shows further down lake, because the wind's actually pushing down that way, which I'll spin you around now and I'll show you what wind like. And as you see, obviously wind's all pushing down past the island, so I'll have a walk around this afternoon at some stage and see what the score is, and if that's the case, I'll get the barrow out of the car and mooch around. But at the minute I'm still seeing signs of fish. But yeah, the rig I've got it underneath is this willow there. Like I say, right across that margin edge, it goes from like 1.2, 1.3, and it just drops right down to like 1.8, so it drops right into 6 foot just as it hits the branches. Where's my big hand? Just it's the branches on the edge there. So I don't want to put it right up and tight into margins, because ducks will have me. So I'm not right interested in that. But that spot there is clean as a whistle, so I'm on that one for now anyway. And the other 2 are just out into open water here. So I see a little patch of fizz coming up there, but after this morning's one, I'm assuming that's bream. So I ain't chasing fizzers in here, not a chance. But yeah, I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful. Yeah, look, bless them. Let's see how we get on. Right, I shall speak to you soon with an update. I saw one jump out about 20 minutes ago, but there's 2 lads fishing right between their swims. I've had another 3 people turn up to my right. They've gone down towards Island, so I've still got this full top end at lake to myself, but I've seen literally nothing. I've seen that, obviously through binoculars I've seen fizz patches coming up but I've not seen much down towards the island way, to be fair. Just that one jump out down there. I've had more jump out up this end than down there anyway, so I still think I'm good for a bite. Not seen much around Willow where I've got that bait down, obviously where it's 6 foot deep in that little bit of an hole. Not seen note down there yet, but like I say, when I got here this morning, this full end, well obviously you saw when I did the intro bit, that carp jumped out. So maybe on a morning this is where they feed. Obviously during the afternoon they'll push up towards the island to shallow a bit, and then back down this way through night. So this end might be a night end for getting bites. Not too sure. I don't fish the place, so I fished it a couple of times, but I've always fished up towards the island. But I like this peg. It's a nice bit of water to it, and there's not many carp pegs. Obviously there's a lot of coarse pegs on here as well as carp pegs, but the more carp pegs are more down towards the island. There's only these two, this one and one at the side of me, that have this stretch of water. So I'm hoping to get into. Well, that's what I come for, innit? Come for carp, come for nothing else. So I'm hoping to get into some. But until I actually see some, like I say, I was just keeping going. Middle one on zig, and I've got it because I've seen a few cruising about on surface. So I've got that literally set a foot under the surface. I'm hoping it comes across it, dips down and takes that. But and other two are on bottom, that one under Willow and one just out into open water. But I took it out with a boat, dropped about 15-20 boilers around it. That was a mixture of DNA bug and Munchbait's marine biomarine, I think they're called, which also I bought them a while back, but they've just been sat in a bucket in the garage. I thought I'll bring them out and give them a try. So there's a mixture of them two, so that's very fish meal down that side. Under Willow we've got the cream seed, so that's obviously milk based boilies. So like I say, we'll just see how we get on. I can't see out even with binoculars. Thought I'd see someone, but no. Saying about these binoculars, these aren't bad. They cost me about £4 off of eBay, and they are the Panorama 8x40s. But yeah, not bad. They'll see right to the other side of the lake. Obviously you don't get full HD the other side of the lake like, but you can see if there's any fizzes going on or this, that and other. So they're not bad at all, but they're decent, and you need them in your armoury, especially if you're looking for fish. Obviously if you're just going to turn up and get yourself pissed and have a little fish social with boys, and it doesn't really matter, does it? You know, obviously you still want to go and catch fish, but you're there to have a crack. But I'm here to catch fish, so I need to find them. Once I find them, I'll fish for them. So right, I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Hopefully somewhat will move into these areas where I'm feeding, and you'll see them with a fish. So right, I'll catch you in a bit. Now, just a little update. Not a right lot is going on. No one's got out at all. Them three down that side, nothing. Them two down that side, same, no. I have seen a few jumping, but down the other side of the island. I've had a couple, same again though, close in with me, crashing on both margins, but I have got rigs on them, so all I can do is sit and wait. But middle rod, which is on the zig, I'm going to bring that in a minute, and I'm going to set that up at bottom. So I am going to make a German rig for tonight for this middle rod. So I'm going to crack on, and I'm going to show you how I approach and how I do my German rig. Cut about a foot of this off. You've probably seen a million of these. Probably don't interest you the slightest, but it is what it is. I've got there a size 6. It's a curved shank, and it's from IB Hooks. So yeah, it's hand sharpened, and I've already put on, you know, we're getting attacked down there. I've already put on, if you can see, I've already put on the bait screw and the stopper bead. I only do that because I had it all on my knee and I was about to lose it all. And then I got a phone call. So yeah, I just attached it all beforehand. But yeah, they just slide over the sharp bit. So yeah, I'll just fish through just enough to get the knotless knot in place. And then wrap it round, but go away from the little gate, should I say, on the eye. Go away from that. I'll only do 5-6 turns, and then once back on itself, then feed it back through the eye, but the eye towards the hook point, and pull tight. Then it should look something along them lines there. Oh, where's my focus? Yep. So I'll just trim this little tag end off here. And that there. Oh, stupid phone. That there is the rig. That'll go down. Then I'll measure it out in the box. Figure of 8 loop knot. There you go, figure of 8. Moisten it down, but it is coated braid, so I shouldn't really need it. Pull it down tight. Put the tag end off again. What do I need? I need to go back in my box. Tell you what, not a bad little box this. One of the Nash box Logic. But yeah, decent little bit of kit. Just need this. Feed on my anti-tangle sleeve. Just the easiest way, just push it straight through baiting needle. Hook on and pull through. And there she is, simple as that. Finished rig, German rig. So I say I'm going to put that out tonight, just in the centre, straight to middle. I've put quite a few boilies out there today, so it's obviously I've got some bait out there to fish on. So we'll see how we get on. But like I say, just nothing at all. Odd little show here and there. But where I've seen shows, I've got rigs, so it's the best I can do. It's alright. That'll just be going onto a lead clip system. But yeah, it's a barbless rule on here, so that's barbed. So by squashing it down, honestly. So yeah, right. Someone's getting killed. Someone's getting killed and ripped. Somewhere in bushes. Right, I'm out of here. I'll speak to you soon. Forgot to mention to add a little bit of putty. So I've just added a few little bits along there just to keep it all pinned down. It is tungsten loaded coated braid, but just like to keep it all pinned. So there's your rig, fully finished. Happy days. Speak to yourself. Nice, isn't he? Let's get him out. Well guys, I've managed to get one. It was the fish under the willow. I actually got done about an hour ago under willow, so I'm hoping now they've moved back in and That one. It's a little belter. Proper liking this one. But yeah, onto a PB wafter. Just down there with a few pellets and some of them Munchbaits cream seed. But yeah, love moon with this. Lovely looking fish. Don't know, it's about 13-14 poundish. But yeah, been looking for my scales. I can't find them anywhere. They might be in car, but obviously I'll have a look after I put this one back. But I would have said about 13-14 poundish. But yeah, love it moon. What a fish. Right, let's get it back under that tree. See if we can get another one. Cheers. Spend all that effort putting a rig tight to a margin where you've seen carp jumping all day long. What do I catch? A fucking bream. But yeah, it was just tucked in that little gap over there, but fucking bream. I say I was just about to start putting that rig back on after that carp. So I must have hit like a little feeding window or something here. Because obviously 2 bites, 10 minutes. Obviously I know one's a brain, but oh well, what can you do? So right, I'm gonna get it back under that willow, because obviously that's where cap came from, and that pain in the arse, so I'm just gonna have to slip back. Right, see you soon. Right, rigs are back on the dance floor. I say just as I was taking boat over to put rig under, another one stuck its nose out just under willow, so there's definitely fish down there. Oh, so glad I got into one. Thought it was going to be a blanking session. So yeah, like I say, with that German rig that I made, I remember now putting it over there. So yeah, come on to that one. So it's perfect. It's nice when you can make your own rigs and you get results from them. So it's perfect. So well, I'm running out of battery anyway, so I'm gonna have to charge my phone up. So if I don't update you now, well, hopefully I'll get another fish in next hour or so. But if I don't update, it'll probably be morning, or if through night. You never know, do you? Just don't know. Carpfishing. 1 minute you can be into a fish, next minute you can be blanking all day. So it's just part of parcel. Right, I'm gonna switch off, get it charged up. But yeah, I'm buzzing now. So right, I'll speak to you soon. Right guys, well I've got another one, probably around similar size to last, and under willow again. So exactly the same bait, PB wafter. There you go. Decent little mirror. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I put up a scrap in here. Yeah, put a real good scrap up. So yeah, there she is, another one. Happy days. Right then, I'm going to get a few pictures of this one and get it back in, get them rigs back on spot. So yeah, result. Well, I'm well chuffed for myself. Nice. Well guys, good morning. Well, last night was uneventful. Didn't manage to get out. I got a run about 2:30 this morning from the willow again, but basically stuck into nothing. I'm firing out my bivvy and my socks, chipping across grass. But yeah, stuck into nothing. And this morning, just like a load of scum all over the top of water. But I say, it was deep yesterday, and water like 22 degrees. It's real warm. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with this scum that's all over the top. But I thought I saw it all up top end at lake yesterday, but it's all down this end today. I've seen a few carp this morning jumping to the left hand side, so I've pulled my left hand rigging and put that just over top of where they were jumping. But no, uneventful. But yesterday's fish, they were lovely. Still waking up. Slept in as well, didn't I? About 7 o'clock now. So yeah, I'll be staying here till about 11 o'clock-ish. So I'm hoping I can squeeze another one out. That'd be nice. But I say, this scum's real weird. I'm gonna flick the camera around in a second and show you it all. Well, obviously the aerator's still pumping out. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a real weird scum. I'm gonna show you it anyway. It's everywhere. But yeah, them carp, they were just jumping just over that way somewhere. So I've just put one out there into water. I'm not tightened at margins, just flick one on where they were crashing out. Oh, just had a liner on that one, to be fair. Had a little wobble on rod. So yeah, like I say, under that willow yesterday, that's what did the business. But it was tight under willow. I'm going to put it under the outboat. So yeah, it's been a real nice session. I've enjoyed it. So like I say, if you're enjoying my videos, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and there'll obviously be many more to come anyway. So yeah, right. I'm gonna have this coffee, wake up properly, and I'll speak to you again in a bit. Hopefully with a fish after that liner. So we'll see. Speak to you soon. Right guys, well, looks like that's about it. Rods are still out for last knockings, but let's say I've got 2 old boys that have just turned up, and looks like they're wanting my peg. So if they're wanting my peg, I've got to be gone by 10. So I was going to stay till 11ish, but they want it. So yeah, but it's been a real good session, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, hit that like button and hit that sub button. Follow me on my journey. So yeah, I hope you're all good, and that's me signing out. I'll see you on the next one. Tight lines.